He's been through a full presidential term and a re-election, and today, for the first time, President Barack Obama sat down for a one-on-one interview with a TV news crew from Hawaii. KITV4's Yunji de Nies is the only local journalist to get that exclusive interview. She joins us from Washington, D.C. with what the president had to say.
Good evening, Kenny. It's been an amazing day here at the White House. And you know, while a lot of our viewers have definitely heard the president speak on television before, I can guarantee they've never heard him talk quite like this. We spoke about local food, the impact Hawaii has had on his family, and of course his retirement plans. Could they be in the islands? But we began on a more serious note. President Obama invited KITV to the White House.
Hey, how's it? Aloha. Good to see you.
Nice to see you,
How are you?
Good, thank you.
Good, good.
Fully prepared to talk about the crisis before him. Unless Congress acts soon, starting March 1st, the sequester, $85 billion in automatic cuts, takes effect. That will mean thousands of jobs lost in Hawaii.
When you think about the sequester and what could happen to all of the military families in Hawaii and also all of the civilians who are supported by the base activity, are you keeping them in mind and trying to break through these negotiations?
Absolutely. Look, it's one of our biggest priorities. We do not need these automatic, mindless spending cuts that could hurt our economy, hurt our military readiness, cut things like education or mental health services that are vital to so many people.
We quickly steer the conversation to your questions. A common one, where will he build his presidential library?
Honolulu is my birthplace. It's the place where I grew up, and I've got so many friends and fond memories, and it helped to shape me. So, I'd like to find a way that after my presidency, that connection remains. But I live in Chicago now, and that's where I grew up professionally. So it is a tough choice, but it's not one that I've made yet.
Can we expect at least an annex or a little portion of this?
You know, all I know is that folks back home, back in Hawaii, have been very generous in talking about how much they'd like to figure out a way to participate post-presidency, and I'm flattered by that, and I'm going to look at every option.
But when it comes to retirement, it seems the islands have an edge.
I'm going to be spending more time post-presidency in Hawaii than I've been able to do as president. And look, I love the place. The girls love the place. Michelle, we've been going back every Christmas now since my daughters were born.
It's different to vacation there than it is to grow up there. Yeah. What do you hope, as someone who is born there, to get out of those visits, that they get out of those visits? That
they see how people of different cultures and backgrounds can respect each other and grow up in an environment where everybody's accepted. And I think that's always been the great strength of Hawaii. The other thing is that it's good to get them outside. When they're in Hawaii, they don't play videos or sit inside as much, because why would you want to waste any 82-degree days?
Do you teach them how to body surf?
Yeah, they've actually been taking some surfing lessons the last few times they've been out there, and they do pretty good. So, they're still not as good as their dad, but
We never get to see you there anymore. We don't see you at Sandy's like we'd like to.
Secret Service doesn't let me go to Sandy's, but the beach over at the Kaneohe Marine Base is beautiful. It's spectacular. I
know you're short on time, but I got to ask you one more viewer question, and that is, what local foods do you love and miss, and can you speak any Pidgin?
Well, I can speak Pidgin, but I can't do it on air. And in terms of food, I'll tell you, whenever I go back, obviously we always get shave ice. The sushi and sashimi are just better in Hawaii because, the ocean's right there. A good plate lunch, Korean barbecue. I got a pretty long list.
And Kenny, one thing you didn't get to see is all the other amazing access we had today. We got an inside look at the White House, a first-hand tour from the White House curator. He gave us all the detail on so much of the history inside that amazing building. We also had some one-on-one time with the White House chef. We toured the First Lady's vegetable garden, and we even got a little one-on-one time with the first dog, Bo. We're going to head home now. We're going to bring you all of those stories throughout the week. Kenny, back to you.
Great insight, Yunji. Great job out there. Thank you.